welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. It says, explain Ezekiel chapter 44, verse 19, where God warned of endangering the people by transmitting holiness to them, sanctifying them through the linen clothes of the priest. Well, when you go back into the Old Testament, not just Ezekiel, but the context therein, the priest wore a special linen garment when they were within the temple place, when they were in the holy place, whatever it may be, whether tabernacle, temple, etc. And obviously in Ezekiel's case, it was a temple that existed prior to the captivity. There would be a temple that would exist and be redone after the Babylonian captivity. And one of the things that's being expressed in this passage is that the priest would wear these holy garments in the temple during the time of sacrifice. They were to change their clothes when they came out so that the holy would not mix with the unholy. It would not become tainted. Now, what you see in the book of Ezekiel, as well as the other prophets, but Ezekiel is very unique to this, is there are so many graphic visual illustrations that God gives his people through Ezekiel and through, in this case, the priest. And for example, at the beginning of Ezekiel, he has to lay on his side for a certain amount of days. He has to eat food in a certain way to show them their spiritual condition through what they're observing in his life. What is happening here in Ezekiel 44, the lesson to the people who in the current context are in captivity awaiting the rebuilding of this renewed temple, he's basically giving them an illustration that they are not holy. And when the priest does not come out in his garments, he is clearly showing them that this is not a place of holiness and that their lives need to be inspected. They need to be changed. Repentance needs to take place. So again, all throughout the book of Ezekiel, all kinds of imagery, all kinds of illustration. This one regarding the priest's garment was a visual illustration for people to realize their tainted, dirty, sinful condition before God, and that the unholy and the holy should not reside together. Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.